Gauff with just 3 for the match.
Ouais, but so far it's okay. You're not serving. It's okay.
Sakkari not happy. Here's what happened and why she was upset. I've seen a match like this in about 6 months in professional tennis, and we had to wait a long time for it today. A long rain delay. We're past midnight here in the United States, past 10 p.m. over there in California. Where I am, it's past midnight, but it's super late. But what a wonderful match to stay up for. Now headed to a third set. Coco Gauff was down 5-2 in the second and stormed back to win a tiebreaker 7-6. I believe it was 7-5 in the tiebreaker, 6-4 in the first set, went to Sakkari, and now they're headed to a third. Coco was down 2-5 in the second and somehow battled back. And really, if she ends up winning this match or even ends up losing, she's probably going to give a lot of kudos to this crowd. This is a rowdy, respectful, but also rowdy crowd. And as you saw there, they're screaming in the middle of Sakkari's point. But I will say the person who was screaming was yelling Marie's name. So I guess he's a Marie fan. But you can't do that. You can't scream during the point. And Sakkari was a little bit tweaked by that, and rightfully so. But it's really two things. Number one, these two women are in the zone. I mean, there is no messing around. And quite frankly, both of these players are playing very classy and very athletically, and they're just in the zone. You can see it on their faces. You can tell that both of them want to get to the final to play our beloved Iga Swiatek. And then number two, and this is kind of a directing thing in television. I used to work for a local TV news station here in Dallas, Texas, here in the U.S. Whenever you see in sports, the commentators completely go silent. And we saw that numerous times at the end of the second set where Lindsay Davenport, who's one of the commentators, and I always forget the other commentator's name, on Tennis Channel, they went completely silent several times for a full game because the crowd was so loud. So you want to let the crowd just carry the match on television because they're so rowdy and so loud. And what a beautiful thing. And people just watching at home, enjoying the crowd and enjoying the players. That's beautiful directing by whoever the director is directing this match, which is the person behind the scenes that you don't see talking into the commentator's ears, producer, commentator, or producer, director, whatever you want to call him or her. But what a fantastic job that was. So that's kind of a geeky thing to think about when watching these matches. You don't see that very often. I remember watching Alex Correia and Pete Sampras. That's a match where Pete Sampras, the famous match where he was throwing up during the match in the U.S. Open. And that's when John McEnroe and the commentator, they just stopped talking completely because they just let the crowd take over because they're so loud. So anyway, they're in the third set. We don't know who's going to win this one. If you watch some previous videos right here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube from just a few hours ago, you know that I predicted that Sakkari would win this. but to be honest, it would be a lot more fun, frankly, if Gauff and Swiatek played, because I think Gauff is playing just a tiny bit better than Sakkari, even though they're tied right now in this match. But Sakkari is playing with huge confidence. Hall of Famer Lindsay Davenport on television just said she hasn't seen Sakkari play like this in quite some time. So she's obviously made some adjustments in the short off season that you get in tennis. But got to get back to the match. Super exciting. I'm missing it. So I can bring you this, and hopefully you're enjoying it. I want to tell you on the bottom right of the video player, right here on YouTube, on your phone or on your computer, there's a thanks button, and you just click on that word thanks. It might be in a little drop-down menu on the bottom right of the video player. Click on the word thanks, and you can send me money that way from anywhere around the world. It's super easy. It's like probably 2 or 3 clicks. If you can do that, I would appreciate it so much. If you can't, no worries. Please like, subscribe, especially subscribe Best Muscle Video on YouTube. You saw my Instagram pop up right when I got on camera, so you know I'm legit. And check me out there. DM me if you want to. I always respond. I always read all the comments, so enjoy the comments below. Marie Sakkari getting fans yelling during her points during when she's playing Coco Gauff, so that's not cool. But a lot of fun seeing these players. And let's see who wins this one as it goes well into the night, past midnight here in the U.S. Marie Sakkari, Coco Gauff. Who is going to play Iga Swiatek, our beloved Iga Swiatek, in 2 days in Indian Wells finals? Let's find out. Talk to you soon. Keep it here.